The world is in trouble. Every nook and corner of the world is blazing in destruction. People are living in danger everywhere. Worldlings are facing with many challenges in development of the world. More than 1 billion people continue to live in extreme poverty, in less equal societies. Gender inequality and sexual and gender-related violence remain pervasive. Citizen insecurity is a significant problem in many countries, communities, and countries in conflict, or those suffering disasters from natural hazards are seeing their development gains vanish before their very eyes. And of course, radicalization and violent extremism have become issues of national, regional, and global concern. The list of challenges keep on going. The World Supreme Leaders Council met together to find a solution. The congregation was intense to restore peace and prosperity to the world and create a sustainable world for future generations to come. Finally, the World Supreme Leaders Council came to conclusion on fighting against the sources which creates the world in trouble and destruction. The Council finds that the whole world have to collaborate in fighting spirit against the 17 world's most dangerous monsters by the end of 2030. Only the world then can be saved to a sustainable world. While every leader of the world is trying to fight against the 17 dangerous monsters, there was a king in the Golden Land whose name was the Power of the Land, put all his resources together to fight with those global monsters. The king called upon his 3 most trusted generals and assigned them very important mission to confront with those monsters. Those king's generals are known as sufficiency, economy, and philosophy, or in short form, SEP. King suggested his SEP generals, "My most trusted generals, leave the palace and go out there to save the world. Although you are my most mighty generals, but those world monsters are well equipped with the most destructive power. Therefore, I order all of you to go seek help from the Buddha who is residing in the Peace Land." The SCP generals left the Golden Land and headed for the Peace Land to seek help from the Buddha. At the Peace Land, the SCP generals got audience with the Buddha and reported him why the king power of the land designated them to see the Buddha. Upon hearing the reports from the SCP generals, the Buddha compassionately granted them a set of the most powerful weapon, which go with the magic spelling Diswa Wasaka. The weapon has 8-fold power, which can destroy the indestructible. The Buddha handed over General S or Sufficiency 3 most powerful weapons of speech, strategy, and sustenance, and trained him how to use those weapons against the monsters. General E or Economy equally received another 3 most powerful weapons of effort, exactness, and engrossment. Of course, General E was also well trained by the Buddha on the tactics to use the weapons powerfully, while General P only got 2 most powerful weapons from the Buddha. P is already a skilled general. However, the Buddha handed over his most powerful weapons of penetration and perceptions, so that General P can upgrade his existing weapons. Once the SCP generals were well trained, they have left the Buddha to get back to the world to fight with 17 world's dangerous monsters who are destroying people and the planet with cruelty. General S or Sufficiency, who owned the 3 powerful weapons from the Buddha, choose to confront with 7 most dangerous monsters. They are hunger, unhealthy, unemployment, destruction, irresponsibility, equa-lifeless, and unsustainability. General E or Economy, who also owned 3 powerful weapons from the Buddha, choose to fight with another 7 most dangerous monsters. They are poverty, water pollution, unsustainable energy, inequalities, dreadful community, population, and injustice. General P of philosophy, who have received two powerful weapons from the Buddha, choose to fight with the rest of the most dangerous monster. They are ignorance, discrimination, and detachment. The SCP general fought with the monster with daring and brevity. In some cases, the SCP general had to combine their force together to destroy the indestructible monsters. The SCP generals also distributed those weapons which they have received from the Buddha to worldlings and formed huge human armed force battalion to fight with those 17 dangerous monsters effectively. Finally, before 2030, all those monsters were defeated and drove them away from our only planet Earth. The world once again restored to peace and achieve all sustainable development goals the World Supreme Leaders Council aim for.